First off, I don't care what you people say. Never follow rules. I'm a trendsetter anyway. Okay, I march to the beat of my own drum. They say I need rules in my life. Well, I got some. That's one. Kill the competition. Two. Be a loyal dog. Three. And if they snitching on your man, send them to the morgue. Four. When you party, go hard till you hit the floor. Five. If you didn't see me do it, what the hell you asking for? Welcome to my world. SINA.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Big Llama Show on the Big Llama. Guys, thank you guys so much for joining me. It is the Sunday night live stream. We come to you live every Sunday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Blackout AD's Twitch channel. And what you'll notice tonight is a little bit different. Blackout AD is dealing with some personal things, and so he is not going to be on the show, or he might be. You know, when AD says he's got some things to take care of, he can't stay away from the show. So I would never put it past him to just show up randomly, but he is not scheduled to be here tonight. So I am solo tonight, just kind of running the show on my own tonight. So you'll get a lot of just me talking about some things. I get to do a lot of promoing. Essentially, when I have the helm of the show without AD, I will do all the things that AD does not let me do. So I have a list of things I'm going to talk about. I have a lot of things I want to promo. I put in the chat, hey, ask me anything. We'll go through chat questions. Not that I wouldn't go through that, but it's usually myself and AD kind of going back and forth in the discussions. So, yes, I'm all by myself, Chadwick Green. Yes, that's correct. All by myself. So again, just want to make sure that you guys know AD may pop up at any point. But again, he's taking care of some things, and so he does have the night off officially. It is just want to make sure you guys know he may show up. He just, he cannot stay away from the show. But again, thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. Thank you guys for coming every Sunday. I see that we had Gabe was here early. He said, "Yo, what's up, Gabe? How you doing, buddy?" Roman 2 Raw was in the building. You see, look, AD was already here saying what's up. Chat Mom, one of our channel members, was throwing up llamas in the chat, and Chadwick Green, one of our channel members, was also in here. He's actually been asking to come on to the show. I wasn't sure what was going to happen this week, so I didn't make the official plans, Mr. Green. So my apologies to that. Anyway. So, as we always try to do, without, AD giving me the 5th degree, let me do some promos for you guys to, so you guys know, we do have Vampire Diaries episode 6, the YouTube edit coming out. We already have episodes 6 and 7, the watch-alongs already for channel members and on the Patreon. So, if you are not a patron or you're not a channel member, you don't have access to those, but they are available. And episode 6 is just about finished and will either drop tonight or tomorrow, first thing. But I'm trying to get that out tonight, hopefully. So look out for that one. And I'm working on The Longest Yard. That's a movie reaction with myself, Jay Birdie, Tang, and Gabe. And there is some controversy in that reaction on whether or not Gabe is falling asleep or nodding off. We may have another Nacho Libre situation for sure. Hey, B, how you doing? She's saying, hey, welcome to the show. Guys, again, if you guys want to ask questions throughout the evening, feel free to ask away. I have topics, I have things I want to cover, but I will definitely engage in the chat. So please make sure you guys, hit me up with questions, anything you guys want to know about, want to talk about. I'd love to hear from you guys on that as well. All right. So again, controversy on that Longest Yard thing. We'll see. I do have a couple of pics that I sent to the boys to say, hey, does he look like he's sleeping or not? And it looks like he might be. But again, I'm just going through that edit right now, and it's gonna be fun. It was a fun edit to do. It was a live stream that we did back in February, so it's going to be interesting because I don't remember all of the jokes and things that we said. So I'm actually watching the edit for the first time as I'm going through it. So much fun. So I can't wait for you guys to see that. Hopefully that comes out next week. I'm also, guys, very excited about this. I've been kind of branching out to see, I want to get more people into the network, right? More people onto the Big Llama Show, sort of, you're just into our product, right? So I've been able to talk Mama Llama and a friend into doing some movie reactions. So we might be setting up something for that. So that might be interesting. Some new reactors on the channel, as well as myself and AD continuing doing Vampire Diaries. So that's going to infuse some new faces onto the channel. So I'm really excited to do something like that, to see what that would look like. It's a different perspective, a different look, and we're also going to test out a new way of looking at some of the movies and how we record them. So it gives me a chance to produce a little bit and experiment, because I want to see how we can record in a bigger venue, like in our living room space. Because we kind of spend a lot of time there, and we basically are doing reactions, because we watch a lot of shows, watch a lot of movies as a family. So we're definitely trying to incorporate them. Now, the reason I don't have Mama Llama recording with me is because she's a tough critic. So our counterbalance is not there. So she absolutely would obliterate a movie that I would probably like, and we would be going back and forth. But when it's her and a friend or someone who is like-minded like her, they would have the same sort of view, and it's going to be fun to see how they perceive certain movies. So I will be behind the scenes, just kind of recording, getting everything set up. So I'm really, really excited to get that going. So hopefully we get that. And we've also been able to talk some of my younger son, Little Llama, into doing some reactions as well. So very excited to get some of those things recorded. It's obviously very time consuming, but we'll see what happens there. Chat Mom said that's going to be fun. Of course. No, it's going to be great fun. Chadwick says, I've never watched Vampire Diaries. Neither have I, and that's why I'm doing it. And I'm telling you, it's actually pretty damn good. It's actually damn good. I was shocked. I was actually, if I would be lying if I said I didn't think it was going to be any good. But they talked about it so damn much, then they said it was really, really good. And honestly, it's pretty damn good. It's a damn good show. We're in season 1. I think we're up to episode 9 in our recording schedule. And the twists and turns are great. I can't wait for you guys to see some of those reactions. It is such a fun show. The thing that I realized is I become a different character as I'm watching the show. Like there's like a persona that I've picked up, but I'm having so much fun with it. It's so great. Yeah, if you don't take things too seriously, it's amazing. No, absolutely. You have to suspend disbelief, obviously, but it's really like, there's some good writing though. There is some great writing and good storytelling that gets you hooked for sure on Vampire Diaries. So I can't tell you how much I'm enjoying it. It's actually a lot of fun. But I heard, Chat Mom, I have to have my tissues ready at some point some point down the road. So I don't know that I'm ready for that. So hopefully it's way down the road, a couple seasons down, which will take me a long time to get there. But I'm excited. I'm excited to get to those reactions for sure. No, I don't take that too seriously. Okay, so obviously a crazy ass week. The elephant in the room. I don't talk politics and I won't talk politics. I just will address the fact that obviously we had the assassination attempt on Trump. That's all I'll say about it. I really don't like to, other than it's obviously pop culture news and people are talking about it. I will just simply say it is what it is. Your opinions are your opinions. I'm not going to engage in that discussion. So please don't put that shit in the chat. And I don't even want to talk about what you think, if it's real, stage, what side you're on. I don't give two shits about that. And in terms of this discussion here on tonight. So I just know that is something that is on people's minds, and it is something that obviously people want to talk about. I will not be talking about that. And I don't want to talk about that. And I put that on my Twitter. It's like, if you don't have anything nice to say, my mom always told me just don't say anything at all. So I said, I'm going to shut the fuck up. And that's exactly what I'm going to do, because it's just one thing. One, I don't engage in that discussion in this channel. And two, honestly, I'm not interested. I'm not interested in having those types of discussions. So I just need to bring it up, right? Because I know that it's on people's minds. It just happened, right? And so you just want to make sure people understand that. Now, That's why I won't address it and I won't talk about it. So it's just not my thing. Let's see. Let's see. That was the end of the originals. Oh, that's right. Okay, so that's what we were talking about when people are crying. Okay, no. Thank you. Let's see. Tubi will have a movie about it by tomorrow, probably, and Hulu will have a docu-series. Oh, I'm sure there'll be many things that'll come out. Probably for taking a fair stance. Yeah, again, it's. I don't like to sway people's opinions. If this were a political show, if this were a show about opinions, I would have mine and I would tell you what it is. But this is a show about entertaining, and it's a show about pop culture and fun and really just enjoying and like taking a break, right? And enjoying shit. Like, that's why I really don't want to talk about it. And my opinion is my opinion on it. And that's why I'm not even going to express it. So, but thank you guys. Thank you for, again, that's what I'm saying. If anyone has anyone the thing they want to talk about, please don't put it in the chat. It's not the place for it. Go to fucking TikTok, political talk or whatever it is, and go do that shit over there. All right. We lost a couple of celebrities. We got, I saw that Dr. Ruth, the sex doctor, passed away. She was instrumental in shaping a young llama's formative years. She actually made me blush a lot. I would see her on TV. I knew she was, the doctor of sex. And I, that was a big deal back in the 80s. And it was just weird. Like, you would see her on TV and you'd be like, oh, well, I know what she's going to talk about. I know what she talks about. But she always seems so old. I mean, back then I thought she was like 100 years old. And so it's crazy. It's crazy that she lasted this long. I don't even know how old she was. She was like 100 years old or something. Who knows? She was on Between the Lions. She would truly be missed. Oh no, for sure. No, I mean, like I said, she was just one of those people, like, when you heard her voice and you knew, again, growing up in the 80s, you knew who she was. And I don't think she was controversial, but she just, for me, was, again, I heard the voice and I got a little embarrassed every time I heard the voice. But anyway, Shannon Doherty, the 90210 star, was passed away. I forgot what disease she had. I forgot what she was. It was like a cancer or something. But I know she was battling I forgot what it was. But she passed away. And then we had Richard Simmons, another 80s icon, pass away. So 3 in a day. It was crazy. Okay, it was breast cancer. So yeah. So sad there. Yeah, Richard Simmons too. Yeah, I mean, a funny story about Richard Simmons. Somebody had it on social media, was like, hey, everyone dresses like Richard Simmons and they put on headbands. He never wore a headband. And I'm like, that's got to be insane. It's got to be like some kind of stupid thing. And yeah, sure enough, he never wore headbands, but every Richard Simmons Halloween costume has a headband. But I mean, he was like, again, another icon of like the 80s, like a staple of fitness guru, which again, just he hasn't been in the public recently, so I'm sure he was battling something, or he's just getting really, really old at this point. And so just kind of sad to see some of these guys who you grew up with just pass away. So that was 3 in a day, on the same day that all this other news was happening. So it's just kind of sad. Yeah, Richard Simmons, and then stage 4 breast cancer for Shannon Doherty. So yeah, it's just sad to see that stuff happening. And sad to see that she shouldn't, get past that battle. So I know she was, she had a couple of Comic-Con, or she had a couple of conferences that she went to and Comic-Con appearances where she said, not controversial statements, she was clearing the air on some of her past sort of issues with Alyssa Milano and some of the co-stars that she's had. And so she was being upfront and truthful about some things. So it was interesting to kind of see her just kind of speak her truths about some of her stuff. All right. So one of the things that also I was looking at too is we have Captain America 4 just dropped a brand new trailer, and I'm a little irritated with Captain America 4 only because the dude has no powers. Like he's not like Steve Rogers who has like, the super serum, the super soldier serum. He doesn't have any power. So I'm hoping in this movie they like slip him some serum or something and he becomes a super soldier, because otherwise he's just a man in a suit flying around as Falcon with the Captain America shield. But he's also fighting the Red Hulk. So how does that work? Or how does he compete with the Red Hulk? Or is that his friend? I don't know the lore. I don't know how this works. Usually AD would like fill in the blanks for me here on the comic book side. But this has always irritated me about Falcon, is that he doesn't have the super serum and he's not like a super soldier. And that's all. That's all. I mean, but hopefully they give him some stuff, because that's the one thing that makes Captain America for me, like, honestly, like super, is that he has that serum and he has the stuff that goes. And as I predicted, my guy is here. Blackout AD.
I only came because you said I couldn't stay away from the show, and I can't make my co-host a liar, dude. I couldn't possibly make my co-host a liar.
I knew you could not stay away from the show.
Oh, dude, I'm saving them from 15 hours of promo. Also,
hey,
what the fuck are you talking about, dude? I think Captain America, we got a black Captain America, dude.
No, I just said this. He just needs super serum.
Yeah, but
that's all.
I don't think he does.
See, this is
He's
why
the
I told you.
He's the Falcon. You know what I mean? He's just got the Captain America, so he's still got the shield. He's still got what do you call it? Falcon abilities. He can shoot shit. Also, Red Hulk is bad. Red Hulk is very bad.
Okay, see, so how's he gonna battle Red Hulk as a regular dude? See, that's what I'm saying. That's just my take, and I don't know much about it. Chadwick says I think he needs the serum. I don't know a Falcon being Captain America. I've never read that part of the comic, and so I don't know how that works. So I'm expecting.
I think in one run he got the serum, and one run he didn't, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
I don't think he necessarily needs to do it. Like, I honestly don't think either that he's gonna be Captain America for a long term. I think even by Secret Wars, he'll probably go back to just being the Falcon.
Okay. Yeah. I'll go back in time and bring back Steve Rogers back to the current timeline. I mean, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I think it's going to be. I like Giancarlo Esposito, who's in there. I forgot the character he plays, but I always liked him. In any movie that he's in, he brings a lot of energy to the or a lot of like presence to the movies that he's in. So I'm excited. I'm excited for that. I love the trailer. I thought it was really, really good. I just my only pet peeve is like, man, I just want him to have superpowers, just because it's like I'm missing that element. But hey,
did you watch the series?
Oh, I did.
Didn't they battle with? Didn't they go through that though? Of
they
like
tried
getting the serum or not, and then because of what was his name, Isaiah, the other black Captain America, he opted not to take the serum because of what he was going through and kind of. So I think they kind of just paved the way of like him not taking it.
But Isaiah, they tested the serum on Isaiah, and Isaiah was the first.
But I'm saying is that why? Yeah. Is that why? The Captain America now was like, I don't know if I want to do it, because if I'm not mistaken, I don't remember too well. It's been a while.
Yeah, I don't know that. No, I think the serum was available, but the the Wayfair Captain America guy took it. I forgot his name.
Oh yeah, that guy was good.
He stole the serum, and they.
He beat him. And he was souped up.
Yeah, but he was. Anyway, I didn't tell you. I'm glad to see you, man. I'm glad to see you on the show tonight.
You too, dude. You had me dying on Twitter the other day, dude. Because I know you were inebriated when you tweeted that.
Oh God.
Yeah. I said, dude, I watched his story all day. He had mad drinks, and then he tweets this. I knew it.
Well, I was gonna talk about that, and I could talk about it now. Is that I have not a bone to pick, but not even a rant. I followed a stupid TikTok. Well, again, I my wife and I like to follow TikTok trends. She'll pick something up. She'll go, "Hey, this got this cool show. We should watch it." Let's go, "Hey, let's watch it." Or they go, "Hey, we should try this recipe." We try it. Well, they had this stupid TikTok thing about taking these gondola, the air skyliner thing, not going in the parks. You go bar hopping from stop to stop. So every stop that it makes, you get out, you go to the local bar that's right by that stop, and you buy a drink. So what they don't fucking tell you is that it's not like you just get off the Skyliner and it's right there.
Yeah.
No, you get off the Skyliner, you walk for like a mile to this bar that's in the resort, and then you buy the drink, and then and every stop was like $35-40 for 2 drinks. Yeah. So each picture you saw was at least $40.
Yeah.
But again, we're lightweights, and it's 120 degrees out.
That was in Disney.
Yeah,
Like,
that was in Disney.
Downtown, like the old downtown Disney or whatever, or something different.
Well, the Skyliner goes around to the resort hotels, so it's all the different hotels around Disney. So we did the walk around. Man, we were dying. We were dying of heat, but man, we were toasty by the time we got back to the hotel.
Bro, it was 102 over here.
Yeah, no,
like, what the hell?
It was scorching.
I don't think I've seen, since I've moved to Colorado, I don't think I've seen a day in the hundreds. Obviously there might have been a day. I just don't remember there being a day, but it felt like 100. Usually, like, it'll be like, today was like a 90. It was like 95 or something like that, but it was kind of cloudy, a lot of wind, so you don't really feel it. But the other Saturday, I was like, what the hell? And I was hanging with my family. I was like, my mom was like, we can go to like the springs or whatever. I was like, I'm not standing outside, and the one day it's 100. And then, like, I can't.
No. It was brutal. Like honestly, there was no breeze. I mean, listen, I'm an hour and 45 minutes away from Disney, so it's not like I'm that far where the temperature is that different. But it is central. It is Central Florida, so there's no real sea breeze. And holy shit, when I tell you, man, we were dying. Like, we were just like beating sweat. At one point, I think I got allergies. My nose was running. I was sweating. But I was also drinking, so that I was sweating out alcohol. Mm-hmm. So, no, but it was fun. And what's funny is that Birdie's up there.
Yep.
And Birdie's like, oh, I saw your like today he hits me up. Oh, I saw your pictures. I'm up there now. I'm like, I was there yesterday. I'm like, why didn't you hit me up yesterday?
Oh no, he's been drunk since he's got there, dude.
Yeah.
He's been sending the like the first night he texted me on some, yo, we gotta do some reactions to this. We gotta do this. It was like a lot. And Bird's a very talkative guy, but he's not like an overshare. He doesn't like go out of his way to be like, yo, it's like if the conversation comes up, he'll tell you what he feels. But he was like hitting me up on some like, yo, we gotta do some reactions. Let's do the Eminem shit. And he goes, yeah, I'm drunk, I get it, but also I was thinking about this sober. So I was like, all right. So I knew from that point. That was like the first day he got there. I knew from that point everything he said. And then obviously you mentioned it earlier, the Trump stuff, the memes that's been getting sent in our group chat.
I'm sure.
Crazy, man. Crazy.
Yeah, like I said, I was like, Birdie, you could have just told me, and that would have been funny to run into Birdie with Mama Llama, because that would have been great.
Oh, dude, you would have been divorced. Are you kidding me? And you wearing the shirt?
No, I didn't bring the black shirt.
I love how every time Bird gets mentioned, it's like the shirt. Like, you're wearing the shirt? Are you wearing it?
No black shirt. No black shirt. Oh, let's see. He showed up. Yeah, like I see, Chat Mom. See, we were talking about that you weren't going to be here. That early on in the show.
I heard you, dude. I was watching. I was driving, so I had dropped my parents off at the hotel. And I was on my way back, and even my mom asked me, she's like, "Are you going to do the show?" Because like you said, I really can't. Like, I know you can't. I feel bad leaving him, even though it was for a good reason. And absolutely, I told my mom, I was like, "Yeah, I think I might still do it," and I have to drive him to the airport. I haven't slept that much since pretty much this weekend. I haven't slept that much. I got to drive him at the airport at like 3:30. She was like, you should get some rest. And then she texted me when I was almost here, probably like 5 minutes out. She's like, "You gonna do the show? I might watch." I was like, "I don't know. I might be a little late." And then as soon as the show starts, well, I have a feeling he's not gonna stay with us. I can't make him a liar. I gotta rush. So I drove 100 all the way here for the Llama.
That was honestly part of the reason I didn't book somebody with me. I said
no, but I mean, if you did, I wouldn't have showed up. Honestly, I honestly wanted to just sit back, smoke some weed, and watch you do the show by yourself because I wanted to see what it would look like with just you. But I'm here. I could leave though.
No,
I am technically off.
You are technically off today. If you want to pull that card.
Oh, people, yeah. I'm on. I just literally opened this right now. Put a new fucking glove. Ooh, blackout baby blue. Got the logo colors. If you know.
Damn, that is nice, man.
It is. I got it for Father's Day. They sent me a promotion. I said, "Well, I'm not a father, but I'll take the promotion."
I thought somewhere in there was a joke. I thought somewhere in there was some one of your dark jokes about
I bought it for my dad, but he's not around.
I thought somewhere in there was gonna be just
that.
You know,
it'd be fucked up if it said "Hi, Dad."
Oh my god.
That would have been hilarious. That would have been sad, actually. You would
have been very sad.
Yeah, you would have to ask, like, "Yo, are you okay, buddy? You good?"
Well, hold on. There was two. Hold on. If I'm honest, two things crossed my mind. One was, okay, he's setting me up for another one of his dark dad jokes. So I was like, oh shit, where are we going? Because I always feel bad when you hit me with one. I feel horrific.
It's because you're a good father. You should. You're a good father. I do. So you feel bad.
I feel really bad. I feel really bad. So I'm like, all right, he's gonna hit me with one, and then I'm like, Father's Day. What? Like,
oh
you?
No.
Yeah. But I was like, no, let me not say that. Let me just not put that out there. Let me not put that juju out there if that's not what we're talking about. So I was just like,
that's funny. I'm glad you know that about me. Dude. Glad you know that about me. I'm dedicated. I'm a driven guy.
I know. Oh Jesus, here we go. Look, we started something.
You are a good dad, Llama.
Thank you, chat mom.
Hey yo,
Tang.
Hey yo, boss. What's up, Tang?
Oh man, so Tang's in the next reaction. So I can't wait to.
Is that Tang's first reaction? It has to be, right?
I think so. Yeah, officially on the channel.
Well, technically, it was on the channel. You streamed it on. Did you stream it on YouTube?
It was. Yeah. We streamed. We did a live stream. All
right, Llama. Let's get to the shits.
All right. So let's see. I haven't watched Acolyte. I haven't had a chance.
God damn it, dude.
I know. I was like, we got to watch Acolyte, and then I ran out of time.
Dude, just watch it by yourself. It's not even worth watching it with the family anymore.
No. I told them already. I was like, I'm gonna watch it without you guys. I'm sorry. I can't not watch it.
Damn it, Llama.
I know.
It was all right, dude. You know what? I can't wait to hear your take in 2 months.
I'll watch it this week. I promise this week.
It's gonna end this week. You got 3 episodes.
I know. Well, it's only 30. They're only 30 minutes or 27 minutes or whatever.
This last one was like 35, but I have a theory that I think the last episode might be like a 45 plus. I have a theory, but I don't know. Anyways, we'll talk Deadpool and Wolverine, I guess. That's about
I was gonna say there's 2 movies that got early reactions. One was Twister, which I'm gonna go see this Friday, and then Deadpool.
Were you a fan of the originals?
I was. The reviews for Twister are exactly what I thought they would be, which is they know what kind of movie it is. They're not taking themselves too seriously. It's just a fun summer blockbuster movie, which I love. So I can't wait to go see it. I'm gonna go see it in IMAX, and I'm excited. Look at this. Stop trying to steal my man, Don. Tang.
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 My girlfriend. I think my girlfriend would beat Tang up in real life.
I think there's a lot of people that would beat Tang up in real life.
Damn, Tang. You got to punch Llama when you see him. Llama will beat the shit out of you.
I said, can you reach me?
He's not that small, dude.
Hold
I'm
on,
not
is he
talking
taller
about
than
Gabe.
Herc?
Yeah.
Is he
yeah,
taller than Herc?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So
He
again, don't meet your
actually
heroes.
he might be the same height as her. Now that I
Really?
think about it, no, I'm kidding.
But Herc does Muay Thai, so you know he's
Her, he also looks better than us. So like, well, you know, when you got those looks, why do you need to be 6'5"?
That's true. That's true. Oh, Herc love again. Here we go. A love fest. So yeah, the Twister reviews. Oh, here we go. 1v1 me in real life tang.
Shit.
Oh no.
He hangs out with me too much.
Herc's a beef.
Yeah.
Oh, exactly. That's what we show. Listen, when we talked about Herc, we start waxing poetic about how good looking he is, and then we talk about how he eats.
He can be both
eggs.
good looking and short.
That's right. He can.
You know, as for Gabe, on the other hand.
Gabriel. Sleepy Gabe.
Yeah, he fell
Gabe.
asleep. There's no,
There's no doubt. There's no doubt.
even if there was doubt, not on my end. Yo, you know what I thought about? Because I was explaining this to somebody, and I'm sorry, I'm a child and I have my glove on, but I thought about this. Who else in the fucking world has fallen asleep during a movie reaction? Maybe nobody. Maybe it's never been done, and Gabe is literally the first person to not only fall asleep once but twice on
Right.
YouTube. Has to be, right? Like everybody else. I was really thinking about it. I was like, people that are doing this are taking it serious, and it's like, why the fuck? And if they did fall asleep, most people will cut that shit out.
Right.
But we're not people. We got good content.
That's right. We keep that shit in. But
Yeah.
but here's the best part. Gabe picks the fucking movies. Gabe picked Nacho Libre. He's like, you got to watch it, Llama. We got to quote it. We got to do it. He was so excited. We got into it. Done. He was out cold. And then for Sidelined, we got to do The Longest Yard. I think Gabe picked the movie.
Oh,
He was all excited. He was all excited, but it was because he, you know, they had the blowtorch bong at the beginning of the 45 minutes that I think Gabe was just gone. Like he was just done. But yeah, no, I don't know. We gotta do like a there's a dad who records himself like watching a show or a movie, and he will rate the movie based on when he falls asleep. So if he makes it through 50% of the movie, he's like, that's a mid movie. If he makes it through most of the movie, whatever, right? He's sitting on the couch. We should just do that with Gabe. Just how long will Gabe last in the movie? Yeah. Just put him in a comfortable seat, sit back, and then let's see how long it takes him to fall asleep.
We feed him, give him some liquor and a plethora of marijuana. He's falling asleep in 10 minutes.
That's it.
Bro, if it's after 5 o'clock, 10 minutes.
But I after the first debacle, you would think he would have learned his lesson.
Yeah.
Not to fall asleep.
I don't think he learns his lesson after the 5th mistake he makes of the same thing.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. He's cornered the sleepy boy reaction market.
Yo, he should just do a reaction, and every time he's like, this is my reaction, and just sleep through the whole movie. It's just him sleeping with his eyes closed for the whole movie. Literally no commentary, no nothing, just sleep, and then wake up to do the outro.
It should be on TikTok when they have those people just sleeping, like push, you know, if you hit the like, they'll make a noise or some shit, you know. They just have Big Gabe watching a movie, sleeping.
Oh, he'd do great on a 24-hour stream. Leave Gabe alone. He's a hard worker.
It's hard work.
That's why he's falling asleep. He's not working hard enough. He was working. He was on the clock when he fell asleep. How many times do you think he's falling asleep at work?
Oh, I don't know. That'd be a good.
I think like
bet.
I think 5. I think there's been 5 times in his life he's fallen asleep on the job.
On the job?
Because I'm pretty sure I fell asleep on the job once or twice.
I've nodded off in a training class here and there.
Yeah,
but
100%.
not. Yeah.
You ever worked overnight?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's. Oh no, that's done.
I go. I'm I'm a power napper. So like you give me 5 minutes of me closing my eyes, I'll fall asleep in that 5 minutes and I'll come back rejuvenated. I'll go sit in the car, wake up to my alarm, get up like nothing happened.
No, I've fallen asleep doing edits, man. That's bad because I broke neck. I'm like this,
Yeah.
just dead asleep, just editing. All of a sudden, I wake up to like you in my ear, laughing or something. I don't know how I got there. I'm like, what's going on?
Missed the whole idea. Shit. Like,
Missed the whole that's
15
bad.
minutes.
Like I'm like, how did I get to the end of the edit? I'm like, I'm done. 2 hours later. Chat mom says, I used to work third shift when the kids were real little. Oh shit. Damn, that's bad. That's like when you go in at like what, 11? No.
Yeah, like 10, 11.
10, 11.
Get out by like 6.
When I worked overnights, I would do sometimes like 7P to 7A, like a 12-hour overnighter. Those were bad. Those suck. But it was only had to do like 2 or 3 though. Let's see. You're single, stay-at-home mom all day, and then work at some factory at night. Oh shit. Damn.
Bro, I worked at like a call center and fell asleep like in the at the desk. And then had like an alarm that vibrated in my pocket. And I just kept my hand on my phone, and just was like, take a quick nap. All right, back to calls.
Jeez. No, that's craziness. Well, listen, Deadpool and Wolverine, early reviews, early indication is that
nobody's seen the whole movie yet, right?
No,
just the 30 minutes.
Just the 30 minutes. Okay. I think a couple of people have seen an early screening. Only a handful of people have seen an early screening, but none of them are allowed to really talk. Like so, but the people who saw the 30-minute preview or the I think it was a CinemaCon or one of those events where they have the press said that it's a great movie. It's great. Yeah, chat mom, I'm with you. I hope it's good. I'm nervous. It's gonna suck.
I don't think so.
No, I think everything I've seen, I think they're just they're going for it.
Well,
and
everything I've heard people say about the first 30 minutes, I haven't heard anybody say anything about a screening or anything. But then again, that probably won't happen until next week. But the first 30 minutes. They're saying we saw everything in the trailers, which is a great sign because we always talk about how movies use too much of the movie in a trailer. So that's a good sign. A lot. I've seen a couple people say this is the movie to reinvigorate and reignite the MCU as a whole, get people excited for it. I mean, we've seen the last couple movies, people were not favorable, even though it's MCU, and early on people would be like, you're just a mouthpiece for the MCU, but now it's like, no, people give their honest takes, and if this movie really is that good, and you got to think, like, I was watching New Rockstar's recap on every Deadpool Wolverine movie and like even what happened in the real world and just like going through the timeline, and I was like, when you really think about it, like Ryan Reynolds has had his own lane in the superhero genre with the Deadpool movies because they were his babies, for lack they're better or like and I feel like he's gonna bring a lot of, they say, like attention to like what was lacking, and obviously Deadpool's a character to make fun of the things that were going wrong. So I feel like we're gonna get a lot of like jokes about the last couple of years of the MCU. We're gonna get a lot of corrections with it, and we might even. I heard there's one post-credits scene. I feel like we're gonna get introduced to maybe the new X-Men or maybe the new Wolverine.
Hey,
that's like a long shot parlay right there. It's like plus 1,000, but would be hard though.
No, obviously they're going to be introducing some new elements, right, that are going to get you excited about the next series of movies coming out. So there's definitely a long play here, a long-term goal in this movie. Obviously, they're going to make fun of a lot of stuff and course correct a lot of shit. Yeah. But I think at the same time, they're not going to take themselves way too seriously either, right? I think they're going to do enough, right, to say, hey, here's a good sprinkle of serious shit, like these things are real, right? But the rest of it's going to be like, hey, we can laugh at ourselves because we fucked up, right? I think that's what I think fans are going to appreciate, is the just making just all the comments, all the complaints, all the shit that like we've been saying and that people have been saying about, like, for example, what was that movie with with Selma Hayek? Oh, Jesus.
It was just her.
No, it was it had like the elements. Fuck. I can't even think of Eternals.
Oh,
like, yeah.
you're talking about MCU. I was thinking like fucking Dawn of Night or whatever.
No. Like the Eternals, how they just like all of a sudden like they came and went, right? Like there's like there's a giant hand somewhere, right? And there's no mention of this giant hand. And
I actually think, I think the hand itself was in the Captain America 4 trailer, but also I heard Eric Voss talk about Eternals probably coming, maybe coming.
Right.
I was like, oh, that's kind of a weird to just throw that out there. Like nobody's talked about the Eternals since the movie came out.
Right, but see, like he did in Deadpool 2, right? Like it was so smart. He was like, which timeline, which Professor X you talking about? It's so hard to keep up with your time.
Yeah.
Like he literally was like poking fun at like, get this shit straight. Like, which one are you talking about? Are you talking about, Patrick Stewart? Are we talking about McAvoy? Are you talking about, and it's just going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun
the post-credit scene for Deadpool 2, when he goes like into the different timelines in the past and corrects them, I feel would have hit harder if it was this like post-credit scene where like he's going back in the MCU and just rewriting everything he made fun of the whole movie, and they just went back and rewrote it. Sadly, I don't think they would do that just because they already done it once. And I really do think this post-credit scene will set up, it's either going to set up the MCU as a whole or Secret Wars as a whole, or I'm thinking maybe like Captain America, like try to get the ball rolling towards that and get people excited, because there was definitely talks before the trailer even came out. I'm actually kind of surprised the trailer came out before Deadpool, because I seen a lot of people talking about that it was going to roll with the Deadpool, or Captain America 4's trailer was going to roll with Deadpool. So I thought they would have like waited to like, show everybody when the movie comes out.
Yeah. I mean, they've got a lot riding on it. And now that they know that the estimated gross is going to be whatever, the 160 million or whatever, I think they can now rest a little bit easier to say, okay, let's take those gambles on, I don't know, post credits, on certain trailers, on things that they were probably waiting to do, right? Like, I don't know. But now that you have a little bit of a cushion, right? That shit better hit it. Like, it better hit out of the park.
You got to think they've had multiple years. I mean, a lot of years to work on this, because didn't it get delayed because of the writer strike? And it didn't get delayed because of COVID, right?
No, I don't think so. No,
yeah, okay.
No.
So it was just the writer strike, but still, even then, they started filming before the writer strike. Writer strike happened, they had to stop, and I remember like there was like talks of reshoots and things like that. So I think they had a lot of time to like, even though I'm sure writers weren't writing, but they were still thinking of ideas of things they can like probably tweak. Is like you got a lot of time to think about what you've already filmed. You can just watch it,
Yep.
So I feel like they probably on those reshoots probably tweaked if there was any like fat off the movie, and like I think they're gonna give us a solid fucking film. It just sucks for a movie like Captain America that's got to come after it, because if Captain America doesn't hit, then it's like, damn, it's easily like, oh, they had Deadpool, but now their next movie flops. Is like, also Agatha. Did you see the trailer to that?
I did.
Kind of looks alright.
Yeah. No, it goes back to the quirkiness of the original WandaVision type show, which I enjoyed, and so it's gonna be good. But again, it's its own self-contained, not self-contained, but it's like its own type of world. It has its own style. And I like that. I like that I can just watch that show and know what I'm going to get myself into. And I think that's what it was missing. It was like they were trying to interconnect all this shit. Just let it be its own thing and let them just play in their sandbox, right? Like let Hawkeye be in his world. Let, Moon Knight be over there. Let all these guys do their thing in their own little, it's like let them be in their own comic, right? And have their shows and do, and then if there's a crossover event or if there's a big thing, that's interesting and fun, but don't make it all, because then it all has to look the same. It all has to feel the same. And that's why I think WandaVision works. I think that's
technology.
Yeah, I think that's why this would work. Is that let her do her thing. Let them be quirky and fun, and let them just have fun with that.
Looks scary. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It definitely looked creepy. That's a great like analogy though, because when you think about like the X-Men cartoon, the Spider-Man cartoon, they were their own things, and like if they did crossover, it was like one little 3-episode arc, and then they went back to their own shows. And I feel like that's, I mean, yeah, again, they had to have learned from these mistakes, right? Like Kevin Feige seems to be a very smart guy, been around this a long time, really been on every aspect of like these superhero films and just films in general. So I think like, there's going to be a good course correct. I think they're going to do what Star Wars is failing to do now, and see their mistakes and, fix upon it. Give the people what they want and give the people what they fell in love with the MCU for. Everybody loved, they liked that they connected in the Avengers, but there was no like, oh, we need to see Iron Man with this guy. We need to see it. There wasn't that until Avengers. And then it was like, all right, how do we get all these guys in the same thing? It goes crazy. But like the best parts are those moments, Civil War, when Spider-Man shows up. Like you didn't expect the Spider-Man to show up, and that's like, holy shit.
Right. And it was awesome. It was like, oh man, he showed up and he was only there for 15 minutes and it was the most amazing 15 minutes and then he was gone. And you're like, that's all I needed. That's all I needed. And that he exists out there. And then when Spider-Man does his movie, it's Spider-Man by himself doing his own thing. Like that's
2 movies. And then they did the Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire in the third one. And you got to think like that hit harder because again, you had solo Spider-Man movies and then you had something we'd never seen on the actual, real life screen. So it's like they gave us something new and they gave us kind of like it, Spider-Man's own arc. He didn't need Iron Man all 3 movies. It was just the first one just to be like he's a part of the MCU, and then it's like go on, do your own thing.
Yeah. And when you got to Infinity War and Endgame, like you were building that building block, but it wasn't this interconnected world where it was like each movie had them all there. It was just like, okay, you met Iron Man, you met Thor, you met each element, and they were in their own movie, they're in the world, and then they met each other at the end of the movie, or there's a piece. Oh, we're gonna and then when the Avengers movie came, great, boom, they're all together. But then they all went apart and did their own thing, and they came back for the big 2-movie spectacular, which was amazing. But unfortunately, they just ate that shit and was like, oh, let's just all of them must be together all the time, every movie. Yeah. And that's why. But that's why Guardians works. Because Guardians they're by themselves. Yeah. And they're doing their own thing in their own world for 3 movies. And they're some of the best movies that they have. Like, so I don't know. So hopefully again, it's going to be good. I think Deadpool, I'm excited for it. We got our tickets. We're ready to roll. I didn't get the Thursday. I don't know if it's movie of the year, but we'll see. Right. I mean, I'm hoping it is. I'm not going in there though with the high expectations. I really am curbing the expectations just to say, I hope it's good, right? And then if it's amazing and it blows my mind, that's great. But I'm not going to go in there and go, this is going to be the MCU savior movie that's going to be more amazing than Endgame.
I believe everybody. You know what I mean? Like people have been brutally honest about their MCU takes the last couple of years, and I believe them when they say this is a movie that gives you that gives you that old MCU feeling, or maybe the MCU feeling with a new twist, because obviously Ryan Reynolds being there, and first R-rated movie. Like, there's a lot riding on this movie. I just believe like people, because I feel like you would have, if it was even kind of bad, people would get a lot of clicks by talking shit about it. You know?
Yeah.
But then again, you never know. They want to get invited to the MCU shit, even though, you know, who knows? Who knows? I mean, we're not gonna know until we're sitting in the chair with our popcorn out of
That's right.
the beautiful bucket.
I gotta get the bucket. I
Again,
gotta fork out the money.
3 of them. And I'm gonna donate one to chat. And I'm gonna auction the other one off in a year or 2.
Yeah, no, I'll have it back there somewhere. I'll have it over there,
glazed up.
used at least once. No, I'm excited. I can't wait, man. And there's actually I found a new theater too that I'm gonna go check out. It's one of those fancy sit down dinner theaters where you eat like a fucking steak and watch a movie. But I've already got my tickets for Twister and the other one at my traditional theater that I go to. But we just discovered one where the wife would like to go to. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I can go to movies more often.
You should have flopped it though. You should have just flopped it. Because what if your eating experience is bad? Now it kind of like skews your movie experience.
Oh no! I'm gonna test it on a movie I kind of don't really care about. Like I'm not gonna go.
Oh, so you're not watching Deadpool at it?
No. Deadpool. I'm going to my theater. My go-to trusted.
I was about to say don't go to a new theater during Deadpool, because with your luck it'll be a shitty service. Some guy behind you fucking eating a bag of chips. It's like, they don't even serve that here, dude. Like, you know, it would be bad, dude.
Let's see. Yeah, you go to those diner theaters, but hate the crafting theater at night. Llama. No. I will. That is one of those where I go to see like a romantic comedy movie that I don't give a shit about, that the wife would like to see, and I say, let's go to the movies because I love going to the movies. So, but it's more of a date, right? Like you go out for dinner and drinks and shit, and then you can do it all in one setting. But it's one of those fancy, dinner type theaters. But it has an IMAX theater in it, so I was like, "Fuck! It get the best of everything. I can go see an IMAX movie. She gets the nice fancy, experience. It's got the nice leather recliners, got all that shit." And I'm like, "Boom!" But if I'm going to the movie I want to go see, I go to the one where I always go in Melbourne. But let's see. Chat Mom's feeling some strong feelings about this. Okay, fair enough. I still hate it though because I can't talk. Yeah, no. I hate people talking through movies, but I haven't had to tell anybody to shut the fuck up in the theater, but I'm getting damn close because I went to local theaters down the street, and I'm starting to get to that threshold where I'm like, "Hey kids, shut the fuck up."
Hey man, shut the fuck up! I'm trying to watch the movie.
Oh no, I'll get up, man. And you know what's bad? I have a flashlight on my keychain,
like a RoboCop.
I'll flash that shit in your face, be like, "Hey, I see you. Get out of here."
Fuck up.
I will kick a kid out. We're gonna talk through the entire movie.
You don't say shut up. You act real professional. You put the light on. Hey, you sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave, and then just turn the light off. Because either one, they're gonna get scared, or two, they're gonna be like, "What the fuck was that?"
So hold on. So her and Chat Mom talk through the entire movie.
That's great.
All right. So is it a movie you've seen before?
I do talk though.
See, hold on. See, I'm trying to get Mama Llama to watch Spider-Man No Way Home and Multiverse of Madness. I said, look, you got to watch this shit before Deadpool. I said, I need you to understand how this multiverse shit works. She's like, oh, no, I'll just ask you the questions. And I looked at her like, you're going to talk to me during this movie? No, we're not having a conversation. Man. Right. No, I can't talk through the movie. I cannot talk through the movie. Oh,
we do full commentary for all movies.
So you should record reactions. Yeah. We should get you recording reactions.
Oh, God.
Let's go. I could use some more reactors on the channel. Anyway, all right. So we're at that point where we're starting to shut it down. Oh shit! We read subtitles and make jokes.
Are they watching foreign films?
I guess. I guess. Oh my god. So
I hate subtitles.
I fucking can't stand subtitles.
I'm not a fan.
Not a fan. Well, she's a book reader, so she's probably reading just like she's reading her book.
No.
People would be so mad at us they'd watch us to hate us. No, I mean
they pay for tickets too. Yeah, the haters
right.
pay the same price as admission or whatever.
Oh my god. All right, so we're at that point. We're gonna. Hey, you know we had to get off Twitter. They were trying to charge me on Twitter for broadcasting the show.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, I know, man. So we're on Facebook now. Twitter like denied us from being there live. We're like, what the fuck?
All these weeks, what the hell?
Exactly. Like we've been doing it for weeks, and all of a sudden I got a notice when I went live tonight. It said we can't broadcast unless you subscribe or you pay for the service. I'm like, I'm not paying for that shit.
I bet you they would have boosted our fucking stream now.
It would have, but again, that's let's see. We can't hear her because deaf, and I have auditory issues. We need subtitles. Okay, Twitter. Wow, yeah, no, fuck Twitter. Fuck you, Elon Musk.
Well, that's why we can't fucking be on there right there. Look at that.
What? Because I said that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They're watching us right now, dude. They were considering on letting us back, and you said fuck Twitter, and the guy exited out. Crazy.
All right, Elon. Fuck you. All right. Anyway,
Don't ruin my connections, dude. Trying to get a Tesla for free. For the free.
He ain't giving nothing away for free, that guy.
I'm about to tweet him right now.
Go tweet him.
Elon, what I gotta do for a free Tesla, bro?
I'll tweet him. I'll tweet him for you. You know I don't mind doing that.
I know you don't.
All right, so thank you guys for joining us tonight. Thank you, AD, for joining me and for stepping in, even though it was your off night. I appreciate you coming through.
Hey, man.
Thank you, everybody in the chat, for joining us tonight for another great show. He said,
"Sit on this face." That's crazy.
Thank you guys for another.
I'm gonna change my Abby to Gabe and then be like, "Yo, come on, bro, do it for the team."
Oh, gross. Man. All right, we gotta go. Thank you guys so much. He is Blackout AD. I'm the Big Llama. We'll see you guys next Sunday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, back here on the Big Llama Show. Peace out, everybody.